Hello, Gemini, and welcome to your money reading. All the cards have been pre shuffled with you in mind, Gemini. So let's get started. So, to start off, you guys' reading, I'm going to use the Ask Yourself Tarot card. So, these are the questions that you guys should be asking yourself when it comes to your money. All right. So, at the bottom of the, So, at the bottom of the deck, you guys have the Five of Cups. And it says, what painful situation in your life are you focusing on? And what positive aspects are you not seeing? Oh, wow. Okay. Gemini, with this Five of Cups being right here at the bottom of the deck, I feel like maybe some of you guys have lost a job, or something bad happened on the job, or something when it comes to your finances happened, and they're asking you, what's the positive things that you can focus on? You know what I'm saying? Whatever happened, but they're asking you, what is the positiveness that came out of it, the positivity that came out of it? And I know right now you may feel like, shit, what? But just think about it. Just think about your situation, because everybody's situation is different. You know, for example, maybe you did lose your job, you know what I'm saying, or something like that. Maybe it was unexpected, or maybe it was expected. Whatever the case may be, everything happens for a reason. So what they're saying is, what is the positiveness of the situation that you're missing? All right, Gemini. Then I split the deck and we got the Nine of Swords, and it says, what situation in your life is creating fear, anxiety, and what is this feeling trying to tell you? See, I'm definitely I'm definitely connecting with Gemini. I'm definitely connecting with Gemini right now. So whatever this is, Gemini, I'm sorry that you're going through this, but it will get better. It will get better, you know? Yeah, it's keeping you up at night. It's bothering you, whatever this is, when it comes to your money. Look, at the bottom of the deck, you got, what situation in your life is bringing you emotional fulfillment? Nine of Cups. Can I get 3 cards for Gemini? When it comes to their money, when it comes to Gemini's money, can I get 2 more cards? No, I ain't taking that. It's the Moon card, but it was like 2 other cards behind it. It's too many. I just need 2 more. The fuck is all of that? I'm sorry. All right. So, see? Listen. Gemini, you have a new start. You have a new start somewhere. You got the Fool. Ooh, look. You got the Fool card right here. And the Fool card talks about where is a new beginning happening in your life. We're talking about money, right? So we know for some of you Geminis, you guys have suffered a tremendous loss when it comes to your finances. But remember what I said, everything happens for a reason, Gemini, right? And then look, once I pulled the Fool card, remember you had the Nine of Cups. And it talks about where is the fulfillment being met, or something like that, with the Nine of Cups, right? But then once I pulled this card right here, you got the Ten of Cups. What situation in your life brings forth completion and total happiness? Like I said, we don't know what the situation was. Everybody's situation is different, but everything happens for a reason. I can't stress it enough. Everything happens for a reason. Then look, we got the Ten of Swords. What situation in your life needs to come to an end? Then look, the Strength card. Where do you need to find your inner strength so you can get out of that Nine of Wands? I mean, not the Nine of Wands, I'm sorry. So you can get out of that Nine of Swords. So you can get out of that Five of Cups. And then let the healing start with the Star card. What needs to heal in order for you to realize your deepest dreams? That's what it said. Whatever happened, it was so hard and painful that you're not even focusing on the positive that is around you. And then look, it says the Judgment card. What is trying to get your attention? But you too focus on, you know what I'm saying, what had happened. You know, Gemini, you know, you're an air sign. You know, I feel you. I feel you. But as we get older, what I have realized is that worrying about a situation doesn't change the outcome, you know. Too often we focus on the problem. Too often we focus on the problem at hand instead of, we know it's a problem. Okay, cool. That problem is that problem. Where's the solution at? If we would give more energy into the solution, we wouldn't be in that negative feeling or aspect for so long. The quicker you get out of that and find a solution to whatever the situation, whether it's money, love, children, family, whatever the case may be, health, as long as you focus on the problem, it's never going to be resolved. That same energy that you give to the problem, put that into the solution. For every problem, there is a solution. Ain't that what they teach us in math class? Ain't we talking about money? For every problem, there is a solution. Probably several solutions. But anyway, Gemini, you got these three cards face down, and then you have the one card faced up. And it talks about, it's the Ace of Wands, and it says, what passionate new beginning is coming to you? You got the Fool card right here. You got the Ace of Wands right here. Excuse me. What passionate new beginning is coming into your life? But you can't even focus on all of that because you too busy focusing on the trauma, the loss. Okay? Let's turn these two over. It says, what situation in your life do you feel is secretly being hidden from you? You got the Moon card right here. Then you got the Ace of Swords right here, Gemini. Are you prepared to receive the truth regarding an important matter? See, here's the thing. You already feel like something is being hidden from you. With the Moon card being right here, it says it. So what they saying is, are you prepared to receive the truth regarding an important matter? Are you, okay, so Gemini, you know something is being hidden from you. Are you ready to, what the fuck? Hold on. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. See, I have these earplugs in my ear. I can't hear anything, but I know I heard a whole bunch of noise downstairs. Like, damn, my bad, Gemini. All right, here we go. So, let's see what this one has to say. Damn, ain't that about a bitch? We have the Two of Cups. It says, are you ready to commit to someone or something you love? This is interesting because you see how I left this card over here and I didn't touch it until I seen what this was first, and then I went to that. So, Gemini, is it possible that is it possible that you're suffering some type of loss, a disappointment due to someone that you thought you was in love with, or someone that you thought that loved you or something like that, and something was being kept from you? And are you prepared to receive the truth regarding an important matter? Could that be it? Could it have something to do with love, with the Two of Cups being right here? See, we talking about money right here. We talking about money right now. But it's crazy because the way that I pulled these cards, I didn't want to see this one for some reason. I want to go this way. What situation in your life do you feel is being hidden from you? Are you prepared to receive the truth regarding an important matter? So is this the situation that got you feeling like you do? Did something happen? Did something happen at the job and you found out your person was stepping out on you or something like that? You felt like they was, or something like that. And now you did something at the job and now you ain't got the job, and then these two motherfuckers still got their job, or something to that extent. But it's okay because you have a new beginning coming, and it could be in love too. All right, it could be in love too. Like I said, everything happens for a reason. If this is your story, Gemini, but let's keep it moving. That was crazy as hell. Yeah. Strength card and healing. Yeah, that's probably why the strength card and the healing card came out like that. Um, yeah, the star card. It's gonna be all right, Gemini. Let's focus on the bag, all right? Let's get back to the money. Dress to impress at the bottom of the deck, okay? Like I said, let's get back to the money. If you did lose your job for whatever reason, dress to impress. All right? Get on back out there and do what you got to do and keep moving forward and keep your head held high, Gemini. When it comes to Gemini and the money, look at that. Look at that. You got a job offer coming. You got a job offer coming. You got something coming. You got something coming, Gemini. All right? It's going to be all right. Look at this. Entrepreneur, the bottom of the deck. Let's just take it. Why not? Can I get one more card, please, for Gemini when it comes to the money? Background check. Background check. So, Gemini, you could be getting a job where they're going to have to do a background check on you. Hopefully, whatever this situation that occurred, you know what I'm saying, you may have to go in and then explain whatever to them, you know what I'm saying, if that's your story. If not, talking to other Geminis that you got a job coming, make sure your background check is good, because they will be checking it, and that will determine whether or not they accept you for this position, all right? And then at the bottom of the deck, we got selling. Okay. Let's keep it moving. Okay. Let's use these money cards. It's at the bottom of the deck. Denial. We got no. Perhaps you are insisting that reality be something other than what it is. What are you refusing to see? It's better to live the truth than to live a lie. If you are putting up a false front to make money, it's time to remove the mask. Now, see, with denial being right here, and it says no, it says perhaps you are insisting that reality be something other than it is. So, this is crazy. I'm going back to this situation over here. You know, whether it's the situation with the stuff being hidden from you, from a lover, a friend at the job, whatever the case may be, accept it for what it is and move forward. You can't change what happened. It says, what are you refusing to see? And it says, it's better to live in the truth than to live a lie. Okay? If you're putting up a false front to make money, it's time to remove that mask. I don't feel like this is, well, this could be for some people who could be out there doing stuff they ain't got no business doing when it comes to their money. That could just be a little side note. Stop it. All right. And then we have perfection. Talks about wisdom. Yeah, this is crazy. This is supposed to be a money reading. I could be talking to a Gemini um, who likes everything to be perfect, in order. And then sometimes when things get out of balance and they're not the way that Gemini is used to it being, it just messes up everything for Gemini. But nobody is perfect. We all trip off of thin air. We all trip off of thin air. Like, seriously. But it'll be all right. It says, give up your perfectionism. It's causing delays in your finances. What? Didn't I say get back to the bag, get back to the money? You know what I'm saying? We can't cry over spilled milk. We grown out here. We grown out here. And sometimes we get involved with people who is grown but still immature. You feel me? That ain't our problem no more. You got a new beginning, Gemini, so keep it moving. You will never get ahead if you don't overcome your fears of failure. You are enough, and you have what it takes to improve your finances. Hell, getting rid of this person, you probably gonna have more money in your pocket anyway. They was probably draining you anyway. Lord. When it comes to the money, what is it that Gemini, oh shit, what is it that Gemini needs to know right now? Did that say stealing? If it is, I don't never remember saying. No, it says settling. I'm like, I don't never remember having a card that says stealing, but it says your soul is telling you you're on the wrong. See what I'm saying? Whether this is in love or whether this is in money, because we're supposed to be talking about money. You settling. You settling. If you lost that job, you was never supposed to be there in the first place. I'm telling you. Maybe maybe things went down like they did. Maybe that was going to be the only way you was going to be able to see it. I don't know. But it says, allow yourself time and space to evolve and find your true path. It says, you're in a state of avoidance because the actions needed is too hard. And nothing is too hard. We only make things too hard. Nothing in life is too hard. We the ones that make things more difficult than they need to be. As I said before, focusing on the problem. The problem is there. We already know it's there. Focus on the solution. Focus on the solution. Can I get 3 cards, please, for Gemini when it comes to their money? Ooh, shit. Shift. It says, take your career in a totally different direction. Have the courage to change course. Didn't we have this card right here? You got the Fool card, you got the Ten of Cups, you got the Ten of Swords, and then you got the Strength card. Gemini. Shift. Remember, that Star card, healing, judgment. It was going to happen anyway. It was going to happen anyway. And this is how they had to get your attention so you could see it. You probably already knew and just was like, nah, 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 not my man, nah, nah, not my girl. Shit. Um, it says you reach the end of a route where you cannot continue to travel. It's over. It's over. It's over. And it's okay. Because you got this fool card. You got this new beginning coming. So don't even worry about it. Now, bottom of the deck, we got spirituality. Can I get 2 more cards for Gemini? What is it that Gemini needs to know right now when it comes to their money? 2 cards, please. Gaia. Gaia. It's at the bottom of the deck. So, you done had 2 cards that that showed up. One was the spirituality, and then you got Gaia right here. And it talks about trust the universe has a better, see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Trust that the universe has a better plan for you. Okay? Protecting, mirror, working with, spending time, hopes, and soothing, regrouping. All right. Let's turn these 2 over. Parenthood. It says healing your inner child will help you make money. Caregiver. Any career that's centered around children. It says don't forget to nurture yourself while you work towards your goals. Yeah, I mean, you may have children, you don't have to have children or whatever the case may be, but a lot of times, a lot of things that we go through in life is simply because of the way that we was raised up, and that has trauma. That has trauma that we don't even know that's there until something like this happened. Then we'd be sitting there trying to question like, what is wrong with me, or da 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 da, whatever the case may be. So sometimes you may have to go back in order to heal. Remember that the star card talked about healing, right? And then you got healing your inner child will help you make money. It will help you make money. No one's saying you got to go work at a daycare. No one's saying you have to go to school and be a pediatrician, whatever the case may be. But an acknowledgement needs to be had when it comes to the inner child and what the inner child went through. You know, we all done went through some shit as some kids. It is what it is. A lot of times, the shit that we go through, we don't understand. Well, why am I acting this way, or why do I feel this way? Yeah, it got a lot to shit. It got a lot to do with the way that we was raised. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. And once we in a position to accept that and no longer blame others for what it is that we went through, you know what I'm saying? Well, my mom was this or my dad was that. Okay, that's cool. Whatever the case was, if your pops wasn't around, okay. If your mom was on drugs, okay. You cannot let that define who you are as a person in your adulthood. If anything, it should make you go harder as an adult to be the total opposite of what they were. Okay? That's how I feel. Manifest. Listen, man. I don't know who I'm talking to, but whoever I'm talking to, what you not paying attention to is the fact that you got your ancestors. You got your ancestors, your guardian angels. You got like everybody sitting up here rooting for you to do better, except for you. Them people up there is waiting for a shift to change. They know what it is that you done went through as a child. They get it. You had spirituality in Gaia coming out, and now you got manifesting. It says, You have all the tools you need to increase your income. Good fortune is coming soon. An opportunity may come to you where you can showcase your talents, right? Whoever I'm talking to, y'all spiritually connected, but as life goes on, you may not no longer go to church. I mean, shit, I know I don't. I just don't feel like I have to go to church in order to have a relationship with the Creator. It is what it is, to each his own. But what I'm saying is, you are connected. So all you have to do is ask and then wait. That's it. Just ask for it. Like I said, don't matter how you ask for it. Be humble, have an open heart, ask for what it is that you need, and boom, bada boom, bada bang. It'll be taken care of. You ain't got to go back and check and see, hey, did you hear my prayers? Hey, da, da, da. No. Ask, put it out there and let it leave it alone. That is just that simple. Don't worry the Creator. Because you worrying the Creator, you're really worrying yourself. All right? Let's see what we got to do. Listen, the bottom of the deck. Remember, Gemini, these cards have been shuffled with you in mind. So now you got the Strength card coming out again. You have to be strong. I'm not denying whatever it is that had happened to cause this financial loss. I'm not saying that it was, you know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is, I understand that it probably came at a very difficult time, But what I'm saying is, you got to be strong. You may have children of your own that need to be taken care of. Like I always say, Gemini, if you not good, nobody else around you is going to be good. If you're not mentally straight, nobody else is. You're not emotionally, you're not fit, no one else is. So come on, get it together. Come on, we got to make this money. We got to make this money, man. So we got at the bottom of the deck. Let's split it. Then look, 6 of Cups right here. Now, I know what the 6 of Cups talks about, but I just said you may have children that you have to be strong for, all right? The 6 of Cups talks about happy memories, reminiscing, childhood memories, innocence, joy, and nostalgia. We can't go back into time, but we can be present in the moment and smile about the past. But we got to keep moving forward, all right? When it comes to Gemini's money, universe, what would you like Gemini to know right now when it comes to their money? Look at that. Negative thoughts, self-imposed restrictions, imprisonment, victim mentality, entrapment. There's no way for you to be when it's time to get this money. There's nowhere for you to be. Nope. All right? Three cards, please. Damn. Wish it would have came out. Oh, shit. Look at them. Look how these cards came out. Ain't this shit crazy? Look at them. Look how it came out. Look at that. And then who face do I see? You again, Gemini. You again. I mean, I know we're talking about you, but it's, hello, it's me again. It's you right there again. Now listen, didn't I just say you need to get up and do what it is that you got to do because you might have kids or whatever the case it is that you need to take care of? Look at them. Look how these cards came out. This is you, Gemini. This is the kids, Gemini. This is the money. This is the money. This is the 10 of Pentacles. This is the money. These is the kids. This is you. Nothing is going to be good if you not. You see how this is halfway? You see how this is halfway? And then look. Hopefully y'all can see that. Then look what we got at the bottom of the deck. Temperance. Temperance, Gemini. Temperance. The Temperance card talks about balance, harmony, patience, purpose, finding meaning. You got to get back out there, man. You got to get back out there, man. And your reading has gone the longest. I got to go. I got to go. You got to get it together. Look. Once I move the cards like this, shit. Look at that. Look what we got. What we got? We have, this is the Seven of Swords, and it talks about betrayal, deception, getting away with something, acting strategically. God damn it. The fuck, you know what I'm trying to say. So yeah, something happened. Something happened. Somebody did something they ain't had no business doing, okay? And it affected the bag, and it could be this King of Pentacles right now. It could be this King of Pentacles. This could have been the person who fucked up everything. Or this is you, and that situation fucked up everything that you had, right? But it's okay. You'll get it back plus some. If you come on and get on, pull yourself up. You have to pull yourself up. It's going to be all right. All right? Okay, so how did this come? It came out like this. We almost done. It came out like this. Yeah. All right. Now, I'm going to use these last cards over here for those of you Geminis who are not quite happy with where you're working right now, meaning you rather be doing something different when it comes to your life or something like that. So we have support, and it says your life purpose fully supports you. Fully support you. Like I said, you got a lot of people. You may not be able to see them because they're in the spirit, but you have a lot of people that's supporting you. You may feel as if you ain't got nobody. But I'm telling you, everybody got somebody. We just don't acknowledge them enough, but they always looking out for us, okay? Nutrition, I'm sorry. It says you conduct healing work with culinary arts. Okay, I could be talking to a Gemini who loves to cook. Most of the time when I'm in a good mood and I'm making dinner for the kiddos or whatever, I'd be like, and it was made with love. Like my food be so, my presentation be so, you know what I'm saying, all of that, it be so pretty, like you don't even want to eat it. You know what I'm saying? But taking care of the elderly, it's hard for them to kind of want to eat because of the way the food look. It be all, they can't chew it. And so I learned to present the food to a way that they would even say, it just looks so pretty, I don't even want to eat it. You know what I'm saying? So even today, I still do that. Like when I'm at home cooking, I like to present it, make it look beautiful. Like, damn, I don't even want to eat this shit. You know what I'm saying? But you could be the type of Gemini who loves to cook. You know what I'm saying? You may want to open up your business cooking or something like that. I could be talking to a Gemini maybe who had a mom who ran a little candy store or something everybody used to come to or something like that. That could be probably what it is that you want to do or thinking about doing. It could even be something on the side, some catering, start out, have your own business eventually. If that's what you want to do, this is just for those Geminis who are not happy with where they are right now when it comes to their career. And I love to cook, I swear. But I love to bake the most because I got like a major sweet tooth, okay? Shh, I'm telling nobody. I love sweets. That's the damn problem now. You can't help it. The girl can't help it. School. It says, your answer that you're seeking involves going back to school. So I could be talking to a Gemini who's been thinking, contemplating whether or not they should go back to school in order to, you know, secure the bag or fulfill a certain, whatever the case may be when it comes to school. Yes. Yes. You got to go on ahead and do what you got to do. Can I get 3 cards for Gemini? For those who are not happy with where they're currently working at, study. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Sensitivity is at the bottom of the deck. It talks about spiritual teacher right here. You heal with your classes, sessions, and seminars. I could be talking to somebody who, say for instance, if you like an English teacher or something like that, but every now and then you sneak this in right here, and people listen, you know. So it could probably be somebody who wants to be a spiritual teacher. You got infinite abundance. You're fully supported as you devote yourself to your divine life purpose. Like I said, you done got support come out like I don't know how many times, Gemini. You got a lot of encouragement here. And then we got leadership. It says, take charge of this situation. Whatever the situation is, Gemini, you are the one that's in control. No matter what had happened, you is the one that's in control or needs to be in control. All right? And some of you guys who ain't even got no situation like this, y'all supposed to be the leader, okay? If someone has recently asked you guys to take on a leadership and maybe you've been debating whether or not you want to do it or should do it, I'll say yes, go for it. Because obviously these people have confidence in you. And who knows what else it could lead to, Gemini. Then we have sensitivity. It says you're becoming more sensitive and make changes accordingly. So in other words, don't let your emotions get in the way because you may be becoming more sensitive and that could screw you up. So just be aware of why you're feeling how you're feeling. And if you're not aware, take a step back, go meditate, go breathe, and get back to it. It's all about a balance, all right? Now, let's get ready to close your reading out with the Angel of Abundance Oracle cards. See what we got at the bottom. Let go of guilt. Let go of guilt. It says, when you allow your light to shine brightly, you inspire others. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done or not done, and trust that God loves you unconditionally for who you are. Learn and grow from past mistakes instead of berating yourself from them. Let me tell you, that's all I'm talking about. That's all I've been talking about. That's it. I shouldn't even, moonlighting. You can start working on your dream career part-time while keeping your other job to pay the bills. Soon your dream career will take flight and fully. So, man, we got support coming out again. You got support coming out again. I don't know what you want to do, Gemini, but I suggest you hop to it. Slide to the left, slide to the right, crisscross, crisscross, every Look at that, man. And this is a Gemini that's very spiritual, very spiritual. Can I get 3 cards? No, can I get 1 card to close out this reading for Gemini? Because I already ran over. It's only supposed to be 30 minutes. Yeah, look at that. I ain't even gonna show you since you don't believe. I'm not even gonna show you. I'm just keep it down like that. Woo! You got it again. Let go of guilt. I ain't gonna read it again. I'm put it right there. You screenshot it. And read it. But anyway, Gemini. Windfall of abundance. An increase in abundance is arriving in many different forms, some of them unexpected. Be open to receive and know that this is abundant comes to you to support your life purpose, health, and charitable work. Man, listen, I don't know how many times I got to say it. You got money coming. You got abundance 360, not just in money. You got it coming in your health. You got it coming in your family. You got it coming, period. But you got it coming in money too. With that being said, Gemini, this has been your money reading. I am Queen Vanshay Tarot. Please like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel. And thank you so much, Gemini.